As long as your floor is sealed, and if it's tile, it's sealed. If it's hardwood and sealed, you're fine. This is for hard surface floors, and you've got that steam blaster, and you get 6 pads, and this is all the power of Shark, and the price is phenomenal. Now, what we're talking about is ordinarily at QVC, this is 160 bucks. We're $30.02 less.
Amazing.
And then you get free shipping on top of that. So when you're looking to get your floors cleaned and sanitized, how long, Miss Elizabeth, does this take to heat up?
It takes about 30 seconds to heat up. We say closet to cleaning in 30 seconds. That's quicker than you can fill up your bucket.
And the water tank is removable.
It is. New removable water tank. And I'm just showing you here, I'm literally doing this with a finger. So instead of me doing the scrubbing, the mop is doing the scrubbing, 150 scrubs per minute for me. In fact,
now, we don't have a lot of these to go around. And if you want proof of where the mess is, it's on the pads. And you get 3 sets, 6 total, 2 come on the machine, and then you get 2 more sets besides. Plus you get the little measuring cup funnel. With your water in, and we have 3 color choices. You choose a color because it makes you smile.
It's so pretty.
They all do exactly the same job. Now we have this in white and mint, I believe on the end, white and mint. We have fewer than 700. White and eggplant in the middle, 700 there, and then white and brass. 850 remain. This is sale priced at $129.98 with free ship. 5 easy payments. This is, I mean, you leave this in one spot for how long and it sanitizes the floor?
It sanitizes it just by mopping. So you're doing the mopping that I'm doing, you're actually eliminating 99.9% of the bacteria that you find on your floor. And by the way, our floors are some of the dirtiest places in our home.
Have you ever walked around your floors with white tube socks on and then looked at the bottom of your feet?
Yeah.
Black.
Now, I have to do a quick shout out to my friends Karen and Kate, who I met at the bar last night. As you do when you're traveling, you sit at the bar and have dinner. And these 2 lovely ladies, we started chatting. David, they said that they are your biggest fans.
Oh, that's nice.
And you know what else? They knew Shark. Of course, we know the brand Shark. It's been around for a while, so maybe you've got a vacuum, you want to try a steamer. The nice thing about this one, it does the work for you.
Oh my, this is incredible. When you are looking to not just clean your floors, but sanitize your floors.
Yes.
We're going to help you do that with the Shark Steam and Scrub Steam Mop. Now, we have a little animation I would love for you to narrate.
Oh, sure. Before I clean more, this actually shows what's going on under the hood. So when you fill this with water, you're getting that steam, as we said, in about 30 seconds. So super fast. And then you have that superheated steam, not just kind of coming out in a drizzle, David. It permeates the entire pad through these channels that are inside the system. So that allows that steam to not only clean very well, but to sanitize your sealed hard floors, which is pretty much, as you're seeing here, tile, linoleum, hardwood floors, the new LVP. As long as it's sealed, it's fine. And then you have the bonus of that steam blaster, which allows you to blast just where you need it, around the base of the toilets, something sticky that you might have on the floor, maybe a pet mess. You want to really grab the, get that sanitization and everything. Now, let me show you how it works. Actually, before I do that, let me show you this. What David said is we added a couple of extra nice features. So this one has the removable tank, and so you just take this over to your sink. If you have super hard water, you can use distilled, but I use tap water in mine.
Directly from the tap.
Yeah. And then when you come up from here, have a look at this design. The nice rounded head, really nice large grip. You're not actually pulling this trigger unless you want the steam blast. So that's your steam blast trigger. Otherwise, if we travel back down the front, here's how it works. You have 3 speeds right here. And as you see, I'm blinking, which means I'm hot and ready to go. So I can choose from, let's see, what are we calling it? Light, medium, or deep. Let's go deep, David, because I've got a piece of linoleum here and we have loaded it up. So first of all, there's those messes that are just kind of like the ground-in mess, the tracked-in mess.
The winter mess.
The winter mess. Well, the spring mess and the summer mess too.
Well, that too, right? Because just it was 83 degrees here.
I know. And then look at how I can go along the baseboards, the toilet, because you've got that swivel. And notice my headlight. I mean, this is so nice. It's just really got all those upgrades. And David, there are a lot of rotating mops out on the market, but you don't see very many that have steam, and this is the Shark steam. So we are known not only for our vacuums, but our steam cleaners as well, right?
This is going to do a great job, and most of you have linoleum flooring in your house, and this is ideal for it.
It really is. And what's great, if you do have larger areas of hard floors like so many of us do, you have that rotating power, so you're not using your back your neck, your shoulders, whatever, to make this go. Like, I mean, even if you have one of our wonderful other steam mops, you're having to make it, you know, you're having to power
Is
it.
that chocolate sauce?
Yes. So when it comes to something sticky, here's my suggestion. First of all, remember, I just pulled a little trigger and I get that extra blast of steam right where I need it. Then I'm just gonna put this right on top because I wanna let those pads do the work for me. Now, at first blush, you're like, uh-oh, it's making a mess. Watch what happens. These are absorbent pads that actually draw the dirt kind of towards the center.
Let's turn that over because
Look
I want
at that.
everyone to see where the mess is.
All right, look at that. Clean floor. Where's the mess? First of all, I want to show you the rotation. Whoa. I'll
Oh
stop
my.
it so you can see.
Look at the mess.
Wow.
Now, how do we clean these?
So super easy. What you want to do at home, make sure you take a moment and let it cool down. I'm going to do it right now because I'm used to it. I have like fingers of steel
You have
from
chef
doing this
fingers.
for so many years. Let it cool down a second. So you take these, you put them in the washing machine. Now, I really loaded those up with dirt, but you can do that because you'll see it really absorbs a lot. And then I've got my other set right here. I'm just going to, you can do it a couple ways. You can just put them on there, or I like to just set them on the ground. You line them up. It's got like little grooves and a hook and loop that holds it in place.
Perfect.
That's it. You get 2 more sets now.
And if you're using this on your hardwood floor, make sure your hardwood floors are sealed.
Correct.
And you're fine. If you've got tile, it's already sealed. Linoleum is already
Yep.
sealed. Laminate flooring is sealed.
Laminate steel, just keep it moving. That's my tip. So like for instance, if we're gonna use it over here on our laminate, this is beautiful luxury planking, I think, here in the studio. Instead of letting it sit, because by the way, it does sit up on its own, but once it's heated, just wanna keep it moving. And if you need to let it sit, put it in the bathtub or put it on a tile floor.
Now, it sold out back in February when we had
Yes.
this on the air. And we don't have a lot of these to go around. We have 3 colorways, so I'm going to go over
Okay,
here and update
great.
everyone on
I'm
colors.
just gonna clean the
Housekeeping's
studio.
going to be very happy with you.
Yeah, I just need to clean over here.
They're very happy with you. All right, now, we have this in the white and brass. We have fewer than 800. In the white and eggplant, $6.85, and the white with mint, $6.75. This is sale price with free shipping and handling. You're looking at $30.02 less than the QVC price, plus the free ship on top of that. This is a remarkable way for you to not only clean, but also to save money.
Exactly. So, I mean, just to point it out, behind David over here, we have a bucket, a mop, chemicals. If you're still cleaning with either this, you know, I don't have the other way that so many of us do clean. You know those? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
You know where I'm going.
Yeah.
The little pads that you stick the thing on and you just smear around the chemical.
Well, you smear the chemical and you smear the dirt.
You do. You do. The difference here is you're actually using the steam not only to sanitize, that's what we want,
Right.
but you're also being able to not have those chemicals in the home. Now, another thing I want to point out, this is a beautiful dark cherry hardwood floor. If you have hardwood floors, if you're like me, you might be concerned about too much moisture. Okay?
Right.
First of all, Shark doesn't give a lot of moisture. They don't have a real drippy mop, but you also you're in control here. So if you've got those hardwood floors and you're concerned, just go to the light mode, okay? What that means is it's a slightly slower rotation, but it also is less steam. So even though you can see my floor is dull, maybe I've been using another kind of cleaner on here, and I'm thinking, let me try the steamer. Let me try the steam mop, but I don't want to have to do all that work myself. I want to let it do it for me. I'm noticing that it's doing a pretty good job, but guess what? I'm going to give it one more little speed. I'm going to go up to medium because A, it's safe on your hard floors, but I just noticed with that particular mess, I needed a little bit more. So you're in charge.
And you can choose your speed based on the kind of floor that you're cleaning.
Right.
And we're not just smearing the dirt around, we're removing the
Yeah,
dirt.
we
Those
really are.
pads are like thousands of sticky little fingers. Now, when you put it in the washing machine, you want to
Yes.
avoid fabric softener.
Exactly.
And instead of putting it in the dryer, hang it to dry because it's
Yeah.
nearly dry when it comes out of the washer because the washer spins, right?
Exactly, and it just keeps these flat. You know, you just want to kind of maybe dry them flat or dry them hanging up. That's the best thing. So now you notice my pads didn't really get very dirty there because we were just doing dust. So these pads, I would use them again. You know, you don't have to wash them every single time you use them.
We had this on last in February, and it sold out completely.
Yes, it did.
We are thrilled to have it back. We've got a great sale price. We've got the free ship, and we have fewer than 2,000 available between the 3 colors.
And it usually does sell out when it comes in because it's so unique and special.
Because everybody, now that the weather is turning warmer, is thinking about spring cleaning. And if
Yes,
you've got boys in
yes.
your house and toilets, you've got poor aim. This is going to be really lovely because your hands never have to touch the yuck.
That's right. That's right. And this, you know, what's beautiful here is it's the 150 scrubs per minute. So think about it. You've got the steam, which is eliminating 99.9% of household bacteria on your floors. Then you've got the scrub, which used to be our job. You know, our job used to be to go back and forth, back and forth. I don't think I could do 150 scrubs a minute. But
I mean, if you're on the floor
like,
with a handheld scrub brush, no way, no thank you.
No, but this one, you're able to, now when I turn this on, here's something cool. If I turn it on and it's in the upright, see I've got it locked in, it's not gonna rotate, okay? So that's like a safety, when you set it up, it stands on its own, it stops moving.
Perfect.
When I pull it back, that's when I get that rotation. Here it is. And notice here, my pads are clean, and I've got a patch of floor. Don't look over there to the right, but over here, this looks clean. And David, this speaks to what you said right from the beginning. So often, our floors these days, we don't know what's down there. Maybe, you know, maybe you've been walking around outside and you bring your shoes in, people walk in, or even if you take your shoes off, you're still tracking stuff in.
Or your kids come in and heaven knows what they've got on their shoes,
oh gosh,
right?
Right.
And sometimes we adults are the same way, right?
Let's see. Let's just have a look. What is on the pad? We haven't turned it off so we can really see. You can already see it.
Oh my.
Hidden dirt. You know what could be in this, David? Obviously, bacteria. Obviously, you know, dirt. It could be pollen. You know, where I live, there's already pollen.
Food.
Ooh, raw food, because we are in the kitchen with David today.
Because think about it, chicken juice.
Yes. Ugh.
It goes between the little grooves in the hardwood floor, and then suddenly there it lies. This is going to not only sanitize, but it's going to remove all of the things that you want to remove. So whether it's bacteria, whether it's food, whether it's messes, spills, what have you, or you've got something tracked in the house, or you've got liquid on the floor, this is going to do the job, because not only does it eliminate the dirt, but it also eliminates the smudges, the stains, the things we track in, things our pets track in.
Yep. And here's another little tip from Elizabeth. Here's, while I'm doing the pet mess that you mentioned, there's little puppy paw prints. If you're able to, clean with the grain of your floor. Did you know that? That eliminates more of any of a smudgy look. So go with the grain like I'm doing here. And what I generally do, I picked up a bunch of different messes. When I get done, I just kind of go back over the area, kind of give it almost a rinse. You know?
And if you want to know where the dirt is, it's on the pads.
Oh yeah, let's look.
Turn it over, it's instant gratification.
Wow, there it is.
I mean,
washable.
If you have this in your shopping cart, let me encourage you to check out. The reason being, it's not safe in the cart for long periods of time.
I've noticed
the folks at QVC.com are sneaky. And what they'll do is they'll release it back to inventory if you don't take action on it. Now, a lot of us think, oh, well, it's in my shopping cart. It's safe. It's fine.
I'm going to think about it.
It's only safe there for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
So if this is in your shopping cart, check out right now. That way you get the color you're after.
Right.
You choose a color because it makes you smile. They all do exactly the same job, right?
That's right, David.
And they work exactly the same way. Now, we have white with brass, 600 remain. We have the white and eggplant, 550. And finally, we have the white with mint. Fewer than 500. Now, you're getting 3 sets of pads, 6 total.
Yes.
Now, one set will come on the machine, and then you get 2 more besides, and you get this little filling funnel. It's a measuring cup that has a little funnel on the end, so it's easy for you to add the water, or you just put it under the tap, right?
Yeah, this has that removable reservoir for your water, and you can just take it over to the tap, whatever's easiest for you. We wanted to give you both options. You have a nice long cord here. I believe it's about 20 feet. David, does your card say? I want to just check. And it's less than 7 pounds full of water. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 feet for your cord. Sorry, I don't have the exact number, David.
You know what? It's not on my card.
I think it's 22. Okay. Y'all check me on QVC.com.
All right.
I was supposed to do that,
it does say that it does 150 scrubs per minute.
150 scrubs per minute. It eliminates 99% of that bacteria. And then you have the ability to use that steam blaster where and when you need it for that extra little bit of
for stubborn stains,
Stubborn stains, yeah, around the toilet.
Maybe it's something that's been there for a while.
Grease
or chicken grease or bacon grease.
Or gravy. Oh, I smell the bacon. Wow, does that
Miss
smell
Elizabeth, it's always a pleasure to see you. Thank you for being here.
Nice to see you.
Always a pleasure. Stay on the line. We'll keep you updated. And are we headed over to Chefologist now? All right. It's time to strain and also store everything that you have in the kitchen.